Hello guys, and welcome back to Decaying Winter. So the reason why I'm making this video is probably to show the fact that you guys probably new, and if you're watching this video new with me, it means you just found this game. 1 second. So yeah, it probably means you've just found this game and you're a newbie, maybe, and you want to start playing. I think one of the best games ever. So I'm on the VIP server right now because obviously people just ruin it if I'm on the main server. So anyway, you start off ignore the levels and like whatever. You start off with just nothing. I mean, there's perks, traits, equipment, outfit, which is basically what I'm wearing right now. You start off with nothing in terms of outfit, and there's also challenges you can do as well. Now, with different challenges, and just gonna be done to unlock different things, and we'll get more into the challenges just later. There's also titles you can unlock by doing those challenges, and as well. But you'll start off as rank, as just rank basically, because you won't have a perk just yet. So anyway, you'll be level like 1 on that, or 0 or something. I think it's level 0. No, but if I am wrong, and if it is indeed level 1, then well, you start off with like 500 money, and you can use that to buy outfits if you want to. But you won't have any bonds, because the bonds are only for when you upgrade them into tiers and stuff. But the perks, once you get to level 5, some perks you'll probably need a bit more levels. But the starting perk like you'll have is survivalist, and there's only just pros. Yeah, there's no cons yet. But as you manage to level up and gain more abilities, you'll have access to more perks. So Hive Mind, and also does give you a bit of lore on stuff up here. So yeah, but anyway, Hive Mind gives the pros faster shoving, immune to bleeding, hitting, and Hive which is basically all these flies flying around you, whatever, and the buzzing and whatever stuff. Cons, and just max health, recoil, control, and stamp and the usage. But every perk has their own pros and cons. I could probably go a while for it, but yeah, there's different pros, different cons. Like some here have pros, which is immune to crippling, which means your leg is broken, and you have to fix it through sprints, and stuff. Correct me if I said that wrong, but okay. But there's also Risk Runner. And Risk Runner is what you use to deal with sickos. I'll tell more about what sickos are, and all the other enemies later on in the video. But there's also this perk. You can pause the video if you want to read any of this. But So yeah, depending on what you're gonna use, there's a lot of different perks. Perks will allow you to use different things. Some perks more than others, but there's also some perks you will not have, because some perks you need to unlock with challenges, and once you've done those challenges, then you have access to those perks. Drifter is an excellent example of one of the like perks you can get from challenges. You have to, which is basically called the challenge is called the Unseen Shadow, and you basically have to like kill a bunch of scabs and have without being seen. And so, and yeah, once you've done that challenge, and you get access to Drifter, you have to add them and what the perk has. However, this perk here you need to kill a Sicker for, and there's actually a bunch of videos like on YouTube on how to kill a Sicker, which I'm not going to get into. You can go and look that up and watch that for yourself. But yeah, there's different perks depending on like what you like. There's even a medic one, and maybe it's immune to bleeding and max health, but you drop them ranged weapons and on damage. So slow reloads are done crappy and heavy damage. So yeah. Some perks you can just use on enemies, while others you can use on teammates, and enemies. So it's like kind of mixed depending on what you're doing, I guess. Some of the animations, as in for the idol, like scenes are quite nice as well. And as for the last perk, Damned, you're basically immune into all the death from the infect things. Basically, how it is, if your teammate dies, you get a debuff of that basically makes you very slow. I mean, if you get enough of those debuffs, obviously you basically turn into like a turtle or something. But yeah, it's basically its own debuffs. Only problem though on that, Damned, yes, it's basically you're immune to all that, but you first you have debuffs, so well, cons much. So some people run it, some people don't, but you have to see at that point. So there's also different traits and stuff. I run these traits because I run this perk like a lot, but the traits it basically give you different stuff depending on what trait you're running. You can only have at least 3 traits. It's available, and there's no 4th of trait, just 3. Now, depending on what perk you're running, I mean, with different traits, it will be used for that specific perk. If you want to get into like a full gameplay of like what traits are good of what perk, there's a ton of videos on YouTube and about that. So yeah, there's different traits. And equipment, you get the emergency respirator, which basically allows you to survive a lot longer in the fog, aka storm, than you normally could. You get this by default as soon as you join the game. And as for some of the other equipment. Most of the other equipment you get from doing challenges, so you have to do the challenges to unlock the rest of them. Some of them you can get from specific challenges depending on what challenge you're doing. But you can You can, if you want to know what challenge you're doing, you can basically click on challenge what you want to do, and then click pin it, and it basically goes to your right side of it. That's it. And so you can keep an eye on that challenge and stuff, so you know what you're doing, and yeah, different stuff depending on what you're doing. Pretty much. Outfits, well, self-explanatory. I'm not going to get into that bit. I'll get into the game. Well, it'll probably be a jump cut for you guys, but for me it'll probably be like 5 minutes. But anyway, I'll be showing off. We have the enemies if some of them do spawn. But I'll be showing off the basic enemies and like places to go and places not to go, like that particular type of stuff. So just give me a minute, guys. So anyway, guys, welcome back. Well, in terms of me anyway, I had to basically rejoin the server. So I'm mostly just gonna end up staying as this perk. Just might not be a prime example, but most just for my own convenience. But anyway, your main goal is to survive. And if you collect items and weapons and stuff. So
warning, you are now leaving the safe area.
Depending on what you have, and it's different. Here's the controls list. You press K any time, and it will give you the list as the buttons. Yeah, that's pretty good. And so anyway, you just pick up stuff from that you find. Like, there's also a virus. Obviously, you meant to keep away in that, and that goes to like a. Also, that can hurt you, which is a disappointment. That's another thing. The storm can hurt you, so let's be stay out.
This area is safe.
Let's be stay out in it for too long. Then you put your stuff now basically, no matter where you put your stuff, here, over there, or there.
Hostiles detected.
Yeah, it will not despawn. So you're fine. So you're still basically fine. This is all crippling having effect. So
area defended.
So yeah, it varies. Oh, wrong button.
The safe area.
As you've seen my other videos in this game, then you probably know what to do from there. If you haven't, I'll try and keep a dog in my room if I can. a couple minutes and that happens. Fantastic. So, anyway, back to the whole game. You don't actually have to keep them. Like all the blueprints you find, you don't actually need to keep them. You have moments where there's probably some blueprints you do need, and others you don't. So that's what these scrappers are for. You find these and these are off the map, and happen in different places. So. And also your watch tells you. There's also different weapons you can find in those lockers as well, so you don't have to worry about being left with nothing.
Now entering a safe area. Alert. Detecting hostiles.
Also the physics.
Area successfully defended.
Now the main point of the game is supposed to be joining public servers and doing stuff. I'm just showing off like a point, and I think if you did manage to solve it. Oh, but you kind of did anyway. I wouldn't recommend it, but if you want to solve it, then well, nothing really stops you, I guess.
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
You will get people that will try and like disrupt you, whereas you with trolls, or people that just generally don't like you in general, even though they never even talk to you once. But and so anyway, the whole way, the scrap you can find, and that's how you end up on crafting stuff that's in the blueprints. Also these tables here is how you can basically interact with. Basically, if you have a blueprint, you can just put down the blueprint on it, and that's how you might interact. Also, a bit of a side note: if you have hunting axe, you can just throw it. So, and it won't break and make anything like when it lands, and it's unlike most things. Also, certain areas of there's gonna be good with scabs and whatnot. Now the number one place you don't want to go is the castle, because the castle also is where the queen, the sledge queen is, and she's actually pretty powerful.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
However, though, she can be defeated if you have the proper equipment. If you don't, then well, you're basically asking for a death sentence. Yeah, but anyway. Anyway, different, man. I think there is probably like an actual video on there. Go on the wait, on this and how to play, on basically how to play this game. But
Warning. You are now leaving the safe area.
I'm just showing. Also, another thing, the traps, you can actually not set off those traps, but the traps absolutely everywhere around the map. You can actually not set them off by crouching or jumping over them. Because if you crouch, you don't trigger it like at all. That's just a bit of a tip in case you guys want to know. In case you're having problems with the traps and stuff, you can crouch and you can like jump over it, but
Safe area.
rations don't really do anything, and also you can't starve to death or die of dehydration, so you don't have to. So these bars here you don't need to worry about. They only mess with your stamina, but that's as far as I know. Oh, they don't mess with anything else, so you're totally fine. There.
Warning. Hostile forces approaching.
And you can actually bleed out, and at certain times as well.
Warning. Now we're exiting the safe area.
There's also crates and stuff you can find. That's one of the flare traps. So there's different traps depending on where you go. realistic stats, and you would not be wasting ammo like whatsoever. But
Warning. Incoming hostiles. Vital sign.
now, depending on them, like I said, see, even though my gameplay examples are basically very poor, but yeah, there's different scavs you have to worry about, and there's like shotgunners, AKs, AK scavs, no scavs, but yeah, not very much of a prime example. If you guys want to see the other like all different types of enemies, and probably a video for that somewhere on YouTube. But yeah, this is just a basic rundown of what the game is, and how you would actually actually, well, somewhat how you survive and stuff. So I'm just marking this video as a basics.